So,
alright, well, you eventually make it, so, and dock with them.
awesome. Yes, I tell whatever guards that are nearby to get 2 body bags.
Yes, sir. They go ahead and prep the bodies then. So what do you want to do in the meantime while that's going down?
I'm going to the council or whatever.
Okay, well, Ven's the only, council member on the ship.
Yeah.
So I guess Ven would be the one you go to.
Hey, Ven.
Yes, fellow. What do you mean?
The Sith attacked the governor of Begeren. And they killed him. The governor of Begeren, Sith. And pretty solid plan, but I wasn't accounting for a good stealthy assassin coming and killing him. The only victory that we got over them is that they didn't get the building itself.
Well, we can't always account for everything. I'm sure you tried your best. We're still holding on a lot of fronts, so I don't think this one loss will ruin the Republic. Maybe you should rest for now. You're going to be joining Master Hulis and his apprentice. They have been receiving some intel that could be used. I'd say rest for now, allow some meditation even, and try not to let this one loss hurt too much. He places a hand on your shoulder.
There's only one thing that's going to help me out right now, and I'm going to need a lot stronger than what I have.
He gives a little chuckle as he kind of gets the idea, but at the same time, it's not his thing. So he's just like, well, best to you. And he pats your shoulder. And
it's one of those highly rare things that I don't have.
I mean, Real was already pretty strong.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the stronger drugs in the Star Wars universe.
What am I on right now?
Real. So,
what addiction?
You're already on the strongest stuff, really.
Oh, okay.
Now, how much of that strong stuff you start taking now? That could... Now, if you use... I will say, depending how much you use it, we might have to raise your addiction.
Yeah. The tea is what I usually put Real into.
Yeah. So are you going to straight up use it? If you since tea is what you usually put it in, I'd say if you start straight up using it, then it's going to start affecting your obligations. Since it's kind of being distilled into a tea, it's kind of weaker because of that.
Yeah.
The poor Lily.
She realizes that's what she's... And I don't even realize that I made her addicted to it.
Nope. This will be fun to explain to Constance.
So your character is now a drug addict. What?
Also, don't worry, it's okay.
It's okay. You took it in a tea form.
So you think you're addicted to tea?
Actually, you don't even know that. You just are suddenly having cold sweats and everything.
And crazy urges.
That's the worst part. She probably wouldn't know that she's addicted to something. She would just be like, why am I sweating and everything? She might come to you for help, and then you could probably... That'd have to be the only way she could find out.
Yeah.
But that's not going to affect her right yet.
Kiss the Jedi.
Well, she's not a Jedi.
Ooh.
She's part of Havoc Squad. They'll probably have... Well, let's see.
If she has a high enough content to where she...
Yeah, the next
and they
drug
do
test
some
they do,
sort of drug testing...
She will...
She'll receive a detox shot.
But the next drug test isn't for a bit anyways.
Yeah.
3 months!
Somehow you got Real into your system. What?
When?
How? We don't know.
Merrick,
Uh,
did you drug me?
Oh
yeah.
I drugged everybody.
I forgot all about that. Probably because of the drugs.
it was the tea.
What? It was the tea. No, that's not what I meant by what.
You know I'm a druggie, right? I'm a pothead. I'm gonna have...
That doesn't mean everything has to have it.
Just a casual dismissal of the addiction you gave someone on accident.
You know better.
It's only casually my fault.
Not intentionally. It wasn't with malice.
It's only really your fault. Talk about victim blaming.
You know better.
Alright, so I guess that's what you're going to do for the rest of the time. So,
Yeah, my character is going to be meditating
And
brewing
contemplating.
up tea and contemplating.
the tree man's going through an existential crisis. Thinking on life and death and the Force and revenge, probably. If it's revenge, I'm going to have to give you a dark side. Okay. Justice.
Justice either. Call this particular emotion, but it's not,
Hatred.
it's not hatred. I don't hate the guy for what he did. He did what he had to do.
Wow, that's a very balanced view of thinking on having somebody kill somebody. I don't blame the assassin for killing him. He was just doing his job.
Nothing personal, kid. It was just pissed.
But like at the same time,
But
Also, fuck that guy.
It's like, I understand it was just business, but fuck that guy.
Is that kind of the mental state?
yeah, it's like I understand his business, but fuck that guy. but there's a professional way of saying this. I'm pretty sure.
Alright. So eventually, you are led to a ship with Maggot by some of the Imperial Guards. There you find Teneb Kell lying in a bed unconscious, a few hours before he wakes. During those hours that he's unconscious, Maggot never leaves Kell's side. Eventually, he wakes. So, you're safe here, Master. Safe now. How long? 1 day since you went inside.
Shit.
It's like there's been a time flow. They brought me to this ship and I found you, fed you, never left. Chose me. Check the engines. Contact spaceport control and plot a course for the Lenico system. Kind of talking to all of you. And there's no other Imperials on the ship at this point. It's just you four. You're going to help Maggot set the ship up for takeoff and all. Are you going to... Well, I guess he should be the one to contact space control.
Yeah. Good idea.
I guess you'll plot the course, though.
Yeah.
Give me an astrogation check.
Oh, shit. Investigation. Oh, that's not good.
I mean, you can still
no
make
ranks.
a good, I mean,
It is not a career skill.
I mean, you can still have a good roll, even if you don't have a rank in it.
Okay.
I think astrogation is is intellect.
It is.
Okay,
So
what's your
here's-
intellect?
Here's how my character is.
Okay, so 2 green and then a purple.
Here's how my character is dealing with this whole thing from my perspective of my character. He's closing the vents, taking the biggest fucking bong he has, smoking his room out until it's a hot box, basically.
So you're not using a T form,
And I am T, and I'm going.
but
with
you're doing
T.
both.
I'm going to use pot and that.
Well, pot doesn't really exist in Star Wars.
Well, the Star Wars equivalent of pot, and there is something I'm sure that relates to it.
yeah.
So, 2 turtle shells, 3 bangs, and 1 horseshoe.
Okay, so you do succeed,
With
but
a
with
very-
a disadvantage. The turtle shells are disadvantages.
Okay.
And there's a very clear
Well,
sign that
actually,
says
they're
"Do not
called threats,
disturb."
but they're basically disadvantages, kind of like the horseshoes are advantages.
There's also a very clear sign that says "Do not open."
All right, so you do succeed though because you got 3 successes. Everybody's picking up Josh's lingo. Stop it. Learn the system.
Fine. I got 3.
Well, then how are we going to explain the flowers in the triangles?
Alright.
Okay. Bangs are successes. Turtle shells are threats. Horseshoes are advantages. You can also call the threats disadvantages if that's easier because they're the opposite of each other, the advantage.
Alright.
The lightsaber one is a triumph. And then if we ever roll a red, there's one that's a triangle with a circle around it. That's a despair. That is the opposite of a triumph.
Got it.
But they don't cancel out. Triumphs and despairs do not cancel out like everything else. You actually get both the triumphs and the despairs. So something incredibly good will happen, but so will something incredibly bad.
Okay.
That's just how the system is written. Alright. You do manage to get the correct course, but it's going to be a little bit of a longer trip.
Alright.
That's what I'll use the thread as. You've kind of found a longer route than normal.
Yep. They'll never know.
They'll never know. You won't know.
Do I look like I know these things?
Alright, so do you want to also fly it, or do you want Maggot to do that? Flying would be the piloting space in this case.
Well, I do have a rank in it, but it's not a career thing.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
And that is a G. What's your agility?
2.
Okay, so it would be and you have 1 rank in it?
Yes.
Okay, it would be a yellow and a green.
Alright. How good is Maggot at flying things? Because
I don't know yet.
if he's better at, then he should probably be doing that.
He's a slave.
Right.
Although he might be. He was once a warrior, as you overheard. Since you did overhear that.
Yeah, and standing outs.
Find something that... Venom. That's the hard part. What card represents him?
Motive.
There really is nothing good to represent.
Well then...
hold on. Let's check this one. And if there's nothing really to represent him, I'll use the wealthy noble stats. Because they're kind of diplomatic enough that it would... Or I'll actually use the Alliance Infantry stats, because it actually makes sense, because he was... And if I'm using that, yours are better. Yeah, you're better off.
Yeah, so, well, nah.
And add a purple.
Okay.
For the difficulty.
Okay. 1 threat, 3 advantage?
1 threat.
Am I translating this right?
Yeah, hold on. So 1 threat, you said?
Yeah, 1 threat.
How many advantages? 1?
1 advantage.
Okay, so those cancel out. And then you got 3 successes.
3 little...
Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Hey!
Woo! I don't suck as much as I thought I did.
You got it. So, you actually also succeeded, by the way. And since the threats and advantage canceled out, that means you didn't get anything positive or negative.
Alright.
So that's okay, though. You did it. You're flying the ship.
Oh!
Little Einsteins.
Damn you.
Oh, come with me and we'll take our rocket ship.
What exactly are we gonna be doing? Pantaleon. Sorry.
Flying
That was
through
my...
the sky.
That was my not really an impression. That was just a weird thing my voice will do from time to time.
No, it's fine.
I don't know why I was...
Well, how can you do a Pantaleon impression anyways?
You can't.
Yeah, sure you can. Watch this.
The Pantaleon has like Chikara and... I forgot his name already, but...
Teneb?
Teneb.
Or Maggot.
Teneb or Maggot, whichever one will respond, just in general. So what exactly are we going to do at this place?
Well, Maggot doesn't know, so he leaves that to Teneb to choose the answer. You're just going to do as you're told for now.
Alright.
I don't believe the council wants me to cry. Meanwhile, with the Republic, you have had time to meditate and feel better.
Up.
What was your strain at? Did you already heal completely on strain?
Yeah, I had like...
I was about to say, if you hadn't, then meditating would help. At this point, you see a blind Jedi and his apprentice. Well, I assume you're getting out at this point.
Right, but the whole room's all of it's billowing out.
Oh, man. Your day. This is a nice day. Just like guards outside.
So this is the guy you see.
Okay.
Oh, and this is his apprentice.
Character.
He's younger. You guys are taking aboard his ship at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It is called the Grace of Champalon Tides. Grace of Champalon Tides. It is a Thranta-class Republic corvette.
Oh, cool.
You're currently 12 parsecs out of Solus on the Grima trade route. Master Hulis has called you and his apprentice, as well as Brony and guessing you kept Lily with you. Still decided to stay behind this. Let's see. And to see a message from a Sith. The message appears to mostly be the Sith telling you the weaknesses of Moraband's defense systems, as well as offering to help set a trap to ensure a Republic victory on the planet. Moraband is the one that they took back in the episode 1. You are also joined by the ship's Commodore. The Sith says, additional dreadnoughts are hidden by... This is like the end of the message. Additional dreadnoughts are hidden by the stellar magnetic field. The ships rotate out to avoid damage, so use that to your advantage. The rest of the data are on the disk. I'm going to sleep soon, but I'll be there to spring the trap. Recording ends. The Commodore says, the recording came a week ago. Made it to command through an SIS middleman. Same as the others. The fleet's already taking position. Hulis replies, too good an opportunity to pass up. Thank you, Commodore. German turns to his Padawan and you, and your thoughts, Padawan and Knight?
I feel that this is really cool information, but it felt like that was too easy. But this is false information.
And the Padawan kind of replies, it would be nice to trust someone for a change. And Hulis...
They have to earn that.
And he says it in a very, like, kind of agreeing with you sort of way, though, the way he says it.
Yeah.
And Hulis says to his Padawan, you're young to be so jaded. She's been generous with her aid, but there's no need to play stupid either. We're staking a lot on this mystery woman. Jedi Council has given us one last chance to find her out. Let's do the job right. Basically, the mission is figure out who she is, figure out if she's telling the truth on. So you guys are kind of heading somewhere already.
I'm also trying to gather people around who are trained informants and spies to find out if this information...
So you're going to do that, like, on your own time, away from Hulis?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, and are you offering, like, pay to these people? Fair?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed what you just saw, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of our content, be sure to hit the bell icon where you will be notified anytime we upload a video. Also, if you wish to watch RPG Workshop live, you can follow Studio Bastion on Twitch. There you can also enjoy his gameplay live streams and other podcasts that are in production. Also, if you like what we're doing here at Escape Reality Films, be sure to check out our Patreon and support us, and get some cool rewards in return.